Cumberland River. Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Nashville. They'll return this from the 11. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A gain there of 11. 1st down for Tennessee. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Hurts. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Woods.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Lots of space, past the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his first touchdown of the new year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of... On 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
63, bang. Great, set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Tiger swamp. Great, set. Delta.
Here's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Great, set. Delta.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down.
That one knocked away and incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. I think you got to start looking elsewhere. You don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through him.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's gonna pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Hurts now. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Great, set.
Sending a receiver right. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
73! No touch!
Hurts will try it again. Here's a ball thrown deep, right sideline.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll run it for the first time with Cordero Patterson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. On the carry, it's Patterson. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Ja'Marr Chase. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No touch, set. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
No touch.
To throw is Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Great.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That is caught side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. He'll look to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Packers.
They'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run here with Patterson. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On the ground, here comes Patterson. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Throwing now from the gun. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught by Chase. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Great, set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw And a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A handoff here, up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to let this one go deep, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That one finds Chase. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickle.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call. We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. A give here to Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Green Bay. Lutz for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And they'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Going up top and looking for Andrews. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Hey, Silver. Hey.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Titans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get this close to a 1st down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. Yeah, he'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.